I hope you guys are getting excited for this holiday season. And for tonight, we have one special surprise coming up for you. We have Shawn Cannon in the house tonight on Hot in the Making. I hope you guys are ready for this upcoming holiday season. And for tonight, I have one special treat for you on tonight's show, Hot in the Making. Please help me welcome Shawn Cannon.
How you doing?
Good, how are
I'm
you?
fine.
Good. So your name is Shawn Cannon. Is that your real name or is that a stage name you have?
That's my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to use your real name instead of changing it?
It's who I am.
Okay.
It's who I am. It's who I was. I was born as Shawn Cannon, and I think that's significant. Especially to the people who know me as a person, as an individual. Being in a business where people struggle for identity.
Right.
It's who I am. Everyone who knows me, they know that this is what I do. So kept the name.
Okay, so where are you from?
Born in General Hospital, Washington, D.C., but I was raised in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Washington, D.C. or New York?
Wherever the people will treat me good. It's my preference. I don't really care one way or another. I mean, I think that the environment the New York environment is much different, than being in the D.C. metro area.
Right.
And I prefer a little bit laid back until it's time to handle business.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fast pace when, conducting business, but lifestyle, I prefer to be kind of mediocre.
So you like to live here, but when it comes to your business, you like to be in the city.
I like to be wherever it's happening, wherever it's popping. That's where I like to be.
So what kind of music do you write?
I write a lot of different types of music. For my personal project and what I'm working on right now, it would be more R&B soul.
Okay.
And some R&B pop stuff as well. But as a writer of many different artists, it's variety is my thing. So whether it be a country western style or pop or inspirational, it's just a part of what I do.
Okay, so who inspires you the most when you're writing your music?
Who? Can't say who, just what.
Okay, what
Yeah.
inspires you the most?
Whatever I'm writing about, I think just dealing with life and hearing stories of others, that's my inspiration.
Okay.
I pull from just different situations, my loved ones, friends, and associates, when they have a story. I see, what I can pull from it, what I can relate to the most in their story, and that's my foundation when I write. So,
whenever you are inspired by these people, do you tell them after you write your song?
not always.
No.
No, not always.
Do you think anyone would be offended or surprised if they ever listened to some of your music?
No, definitely not. You mean as far as who has inspired me?
Right. If they ever heard it and maybe you didn't tell them you were writing about them, would you think that they would be shocked?
That's an interesting question, but I would say no, because I think that everyone's story is I don't think anyone's story is unique in the sense that we all go through things that are similar. Mm-hmm. And music and its stages are just there to help people know that someone else is going through what they're going through. So I think for the most part, whether it's a song about love, the good part of the relationship, the bad part of a relationship, or losing someone that you're close to, party, whatever it's about, someone out there can relate to it.
Right.
So I don't think anyone would ever be offended. There are certain songs that I write, and it's directly about someone, or it's inspired by someone. I have a song called Seed, for instance, and I say in the beginning of the song, this song goes out to anyone who's ever been inspired by anyone.
Okay.
But I always, whatever I'm feeling at that moment, for who I feel like I need to reach out to, I'll say it in the song. I remember in one performance I said, "This is for my son who should be at home sleeping," but then, there was another performance I did at one point, and I know that an associate had recently lost their loved one. So I said their name in that performance because it's a song that's very well rounded. It's speaking of someone planting a seed, someone affecting your life in one way or another.
Right.
So again, I mean, I think every song that I write, there's someone who can relate to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who inspired you the most in your life?
That's a really interesting question. I mean, my family.
Okay.
Yeah, my family. I have a mother who constantly likes to recite parables, like say different things that make me think. Mm-hmm. I'm a businessman, and one of the things that I really got from my mother was, hey, God blesses a child that has his own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she'll say stuff like this, or she'll say, remember to keep your nose clean. And growing up, I'm always looking in the mirror, like, but she didn't mean that. She meant, basically, you want people to remember you for being a just person and a good person. You know what I'm saying? And, things like that, that's what my family, my entire family, we're all like that. So I would say they inspire me the most. They're my biggest support group. They want me to be the example for what we stand for as a family as a whole. So all my life they've kind of encouraged me to excel, in anything that I put my heart into. Yeah.
Okay, can you take us through the process of what it's like to write a song and record? Because a lot of people don't know the process that you have to go through.
Take you to what, demonstrate or just explain?
You can explain, and then if you can demonstrate, that'd be great too.
Okay, great. Well, sometimes it comes to me lyrically. I see this book right here.
Okay.
If this were lyrics, then sometimes it comes to me without melody. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, I'm starting to hear percussion. Right. I see the lyrics that didn't have melody, and this is a book, by the way, you all. There's no lyrics on here, but I'm just demonstrating how it works for me. So, music icons, Molly, music icons, Molly, and I just begin building on top of that.
Okay.
Sometimes it comes, with the, percussion first, or sometimes it comes with the song or the concept, and I just kind of play around with that. Mm-hmm. Most of the things that I use when I'm building a song, iMusic. I'm using iMachine. I don't know if you're familiar with iMachine. iMachine is I'll show you here on my phone.
Okay.
iMachine is I know you can't hear it too much, the mic is over here, but it's something I can.
That's very cool.
And I would just simply record that,
right,
as I'm, developing the percussion, and from there, I add the keys to it. So I use a lot of apps like that, but it's
okay.
That's it. That's it. I didn't want to get too deep into it. I'll stop talking and be sitting here making a song.
So since you already started playing a song for us, would you like to play us a little something on the show?
I don't mind. I don't mind at all.
Okay, so do you want to play us something old or something new?
I'll play you something old. That's fine.
Okay, sounds good to me.
What you like? I can play, you have any preference?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I can play a song for you off of the Chapter Room EP, which you can find on Pandora, on iHeartRadio, iTunes, and Spotify, a few other sites out there. Let's go with one called Sunshine. I like this one. And this one goes out to anyone that's ever been in love before. And if you're with that one, grab them by the hand and let's sway. Now this one goes out to my sunshine. Everywhere you go, people are looking for love. If they find love truly, they will never get enough. You see, I know a woman who's sweeter than cotton candy. She's as fly as a bird, that's my word. And I'm never gonna stop loving her. She's my sunshine, sunshine. I don't wanna be without her, no, my sunshine, sunshine. No more cloudy days in the stormy night. She wipes all my tears away, my sunshine, sunshine. Even on a rainy day, listen. When I wake up in the morning, second thing on my mind is her. She's my tea with my honey, my waffles and my syrup. Yes, she is. When it's time to lay my head down at night and go to sleep, she's my pillow, so soft and cuddly. I love the way that she be holding me. She's my sunshine, sunshine. I don't wanna be without her, no, sunshine, sunshine. No more cloudy days and stormy nights. She wipes all my tears away, my sunshine. Even on a rainy day, I must admit, I used to be a player too afraid of love. Now I found sunshine, she's the only one I'm thinking of. Oh, and if you got someone in your life, tell them you love them every day. Don't listen to what your friends say, just make it last forever. Says she's my sunshine, anytime I need, whenever I want her, she's there for me. Says she's my sunshine, anytime I need, whenever I want her. Says she's there for me. Ba 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 ba. The love of my life, yeah. Wanna grab her by the hand and tell her how much I love her. Yes, I do. 'Cause she's my sunshine. Sunshine, yeah. Sunshine, sunshine.
Thank you so much for playing that for us.
Thank you.
So who was the inspiration behind that song?
My sunshine.
Your wife?
My sunshine, yes. Yes.
How long have you and your wife been together?
7 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 7 years.
Well, I know you guys won't get to see his family, but he has a beautiful family. They have twins,
Yes.
a girl and a boy. They're so cute.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jenna and Jabril. Mwah, love it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sounds exciting.
Cool.
So do you have anything coming up in the future? Are you going to drop an album on iTunes?
December 22nd, I know there's going to be a release of a few songs. I'll just tell you one.
Okay.
One of those songs is Hey Shorty, so look out for that. There was a radio station that we just actually did some spotlighting on, and it placed in the top 20
Wow.
for the first time. So I think that's going to be a good song. Other than that, we do have a huge project going on musically. Currently, we're sitting on 3 albums and just, pretty much trying to decide what market we want to release them in, because they're all somewhat different.
Right.
One has one is more like Hey Shorty, which is the vocal production with no instruments used, just all voice. One of them is has a pop sound, and then one of them is just your R&B that you're used to hearing right now. So 3 albums currently, and still working, still growing, still developing.
I would like to thank you so much for being on our show.
Thank you.
Make sure you tune in next week to see who our next guest is, and of course, keep it hot.